Hi guys, today we're going to spend a few minutes talking about the mean, and we're going to use a visual approach so we really understand what mean is, because I know you know how to do it already, but what does it really mean to find the mean? And the I can statement we're working on is I can find and interpret measures of center. So let's imagine that there are 5 children with the following ages: 3 years, 4 years, 8 years, 6 years, and 4 years. Now, let's represent each child by a tower of blocks. So the 3-year-old would have 3 blocks, the 4-year-old would have 4, 8-year-old would have 8 blocks, 6-year-old would have 6, and then the 4-year-old would have 4 blocks. Now we're going to find the mean. And the mean is also called the average. So mean, median, and mode are all called averages, but the mean is the one that's most commonly referred to with the word average. So what that really means is equal distribution, or everyone's going to have the same amount. So we really want to have 5 towers that are the same size, and that would be our average in terms of the mean. So in order to find the mean, we have to create 5 towers of equal heights. So we're going to just take some of these from the tall towers and see if we can level them out. Now when I do that, you see that all towers can have a height of 5. Therefore, our mean is 5 years old, or our average age is 5 years old. Let's consider a different set, and let's make towers for these children. So we have a 6-year-old, a 5-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 3-year-old. And again, we're going to find the mean, which means we want to have an equal distribution, or make all 4 towers the same height. So I'm going to move some of these squares around to make 4 towers of equal heights. And when I do that, I can't do that, or can I? Is it possible to make 4 towers of equal heights? We need to find the mean. It is possible, actually. But in this case, our mean isn't going to be a whole number. We're going to have to take those extra 3 that are on the top, and we're going to cut them up into 4 equal parts, and then give equal amounts to each. So you see I can give 3/4 of a block to each of these towers. So now my mean, or my average, is 5 and 3/4 years old. So 5 years, and how many months is that? 9 months. So more often than not, you're going to have a mean that has a mixed number. It's not very common all the time to have one that has a whole number. And we'll talk about when that's appropriate to consider the whole number or not. In this case, you can be a part of a year old, so this works. Let's look at one more data set. We're going to, again, build towers for each of these children. 2 years, 8 years, 8 years, 2 years. Now we're going to find the mean, so we need to make 4 equal towers. So really what I'm doing is I'm taking all of my blocks and putting them together, or adding them, and then dividing them into 4 equal pieces. So we're going to take these and divide them into 4 equal parts. In this case, I can do that. And once again, all 4 towers have a height of 5. Therefore, the mean number of years is 5. So in summary, the mean is one of our averages. To find the mean, we need to sum the numbers, so add them all up, and then divide by the number of numbers we have, the number of data items. That means that everyone gets the same amount. So the mean is not always a whole number. So a couple things to keep in mind. So now it's our turn. Let's think about the mean. A survey was conducted on a 6th grade class where 20 students were asked about their shoe size. All of the responses were added together. So they took 20 different responses and added them together and got 140. What would the mean or average shoe size be? Pause the video, try it in your composition book, and then press play and we'll talk about it. Okay, let's look. The answer is 7. Because if I added all these numbers up, I added 20 different numbers up, I got 140. Then I had to divide 140 by my 20 data items. So 140 divided by 20 equals 7. so the average shoe size is 7. Let's try another one. Here we have 5 different hamburgers and their number of calories. So what is the mean number of calories for these 5 hamburgers? Pause the video, give it a shot, then press play. Okay, let's see how you did. When I added up those 5 values, I got 2,540 calories. Now to find the mean, I'm going to take those 2,540 calories and divide them by 5, and I get 508 calories. That's the mean, or the average number of calories. We are done with this video. You can go back and watch any portion as many times as you need, but don't forget to WSQ in your notes. Have a good day.